guys, so this is going to be my weigh-in video. I did a longer video that's up already, I think, or it will be up after this one. Not sure what order I'm going to do them in. Just kind of going over what's been going on for the last week. It's been a lot of insurance issues and roof stuff and packing and schooling and all of that. That video is like 18 minutes long, and I'm really sorry, but there was no way to make it shorter and explain everything. So check that one out. Sorry if I keep looking out, and if you watch that video, you're going to find out why. Basically, they're delivering our roof stuff today, apparently. There's a big old truck outside with a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah. So needless to say, there's all that. Let's see, did my weigh-in. Just FYI, I actually haven't taken my metformin for my PCOS at all this week. So I didn't know what was going to happen because I've just been in a lot of stress. And when I get into stress, my medication is the one thing I forget to take. It's a great thing. I'm glad that I don't have a medication that, like, literally I have to have or I die. I don't know what will happen if that ever happens in my life because someone else is going to have to remind me to take it because I cannot remember that kind of stuff to save my life. It's a priority, and I know it is, but there's so much other stuff going on, and then by the time I remember, it's the next day, and I forgot to take it, and it's craziness. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. A little bit of a snippet. But definitely watch the other video, get kind of a wrap-up of everything that's been going on. It's been rather crazy. And you guys are here for the weigh-in, so let's do the weigh-in. Okay, so I lost 2.4 pounds this week, which is great. Considering I haven't taken my metformin at all. I need to work on that. And I know I keep saying that. And it's not, like I said, for anybody who's just new to my channel, I do not take metformin because I have diabetes. So I'm not, like, putting my health at risk. I have PCOS, which makes me have higher than normal insulin levels, which makes me not be able to lose weight as easily. So I do need to take it so that it helps me regulate my insulin levels based on my medical condition, but I do not have diabetes. I am not diabetic. I am not putting my life at risk in that way. My life is at risk because I'm fat. Like, that's why my life is at risk, just being honest. So yeah, there's that. And so that's a good thing. And if I tend to, like, look out, I have someone delivering my shingles for my roof, which is getting put on tomorrow, so I'm pretty psyched about that. New roof. It's expensive. Our insurance company is jerks. You can watch my other video for that information. Yeah, so she is putting all my shingle stuff out. I'm watching her. Probably video some of it. I'll have it on a video maybe in a few days. Probably like of them delivering it and then them doing the roof. I'm a little bit nervous about that, but it's a whole different deal. Just has to do with my PTSD, and I'll get through it. I always do. But I did make sure my son has a ride to work tomorrow, so my husband has a car. So if I do have a major issue, I'm covered. I do have all my lighting packed. I'm really sorry, guys, but that's just the way it had to be. I had to get my lighting and stuff packed because I'm trying to get everything packed up. When we show this house, I need to be as bare bones as humanly possible, which means all of our stuff needs to not be here. Like, that's kind of the deal. Yeah, so needless to say, that's what's been going on. They said there's going to be a video after this, or before this. I'm not sure which is going to go up first. That talks about what's been going on this week. And the fact that I've been under stress and I still lost 2 pounds is amazing because the stressful last week has been horrific. Some of it's me putting stress on myself, and some of it is just stuff that I have no control over, and yet I still stress, even though I have no control over it. But I have no control over it, but I have things I need to do to help them along. So it's that kind of stress. By the way, you might have heard me right. This lady driving this big old truck, she's a lady. I told her, I said, I love that you're a truck driver. Like, that is so awesome. She's like, yeah. She's like, I'm like, let's get more girls in trucks. Because, granted, that job they say is going to go away because of the self-driving trucks, but we'll see. But I love seeing women who do what they want to do with their life. Like, she wanted to be a truck driver, and she became one, and I think that's awesome. Like, and I like that for men too. I'm not trying to say I'm not a feminist. Like, I'm not that person. But I like seeing people do the jobs they want to do with their life and succeeding and having good incomes, and that always makes me happy. But yeah, so we got a whole lot of tile getting delivered because I got a whole lot of roof. I kind of like got a big old forehead. I got like a 6 head. I really do have a 6 head. Yeah, so we got a 5 square roof, and if you know anything about roofing, it's a lot. But yeah, so needless to say, I'm starting a different link down below. I've got a Linktree account because a friend just told me about this. I was like, oh my goodness, that is so much simpler than having to like constantly pick what list I'm going to share or forget a list or any of that stuff. So it's more lists than I normally share on the Linktree, just because I have multiple places I do share my lists, which is whatever. But I do have one that's weight loss stuff, so it's like my food, and I'm going to be doing a video probably today, tomorrow, sometime, of how I'm storing my food that I'm getting in bulk. And the reason I'm starting to buy in bulk is because it's just so much easier for my diet. If I have bulk and I can measure out a cup of rice, throw it in, not worry if I have enough for next week, it's going to take such a load off. And we were pricing the buying in bulk versus buying in piecemeal. The savings is huge. So I want to have like 3 or 4 canning jars, not the huge ones, but decent sized ones that have a certain product in it, so that I know, okay, when I'm 2 jars in, I need to order another package, so that I can get a system so I can continue to eat the way I need to eat for my body. And the biggest thing is cashews, because I do a lot of cashew based products. So I make Parmesan cheese out of cashews. I make milk out of cashews. I make cream cheese, sour cream. I make all of that out of cashews, and I will do videos on how to do that. I just had started doing it recently and was like, okay, well, I want to try it first, because if it sucks, I'm not sharing that video with you. Like, I have a couple videos where I've made some food, and I have the whole video of how I made it, and it was horrific, so I didn't ever make the video of it. And I just deleted those videos because it wasn't good. And I'm not going to share stuff with you that I wouldn't eat myself, and that's just kind of how I do things. For the Super Bowl, what we did for food, we couldn't watch the Super Bowl because we don't have a login to our internet account. But in order to download the Fox app on Roku, you had to attach it to your internet account, and I couldn't do that. So I wasn't able to watch the Super Bowl, but I watched the Facebook post about it. So that was cool. And so yeah, there's that. And so we did, I took some potatoes and I baked them, and then I hollowed them out and I made potato skins. We kept the potato to the side. We used that for dinner the next night. We also did some steamed shrimp, and just did warm steamed shrimp. And then I had the potatoes, and what I did was, for the guys, they had cheddar cheese and all this other stuff on their potatoes. Mine had the Violife cheddar cheese, and then I did put bacon on it. And what was the other thing I made? I put jalapenos on it, and I put jalapenos, black olives, bacon, and I shredded up some chicken. I put some shredded chicken on everyone's. My husband and I had basically the same stuff, except for I had the Violife cheese. My son did not have black olives or jalapenos on his because he doesn't like them. I don't know where he came from, because those are staples in my diet. But yeah, so needless to say, that's what we had, and it's been all good. And so for the most part, it's just been a lot of, we found those, and honestly, it was so filling, like, we didn't even make anything else for dinner. There was just no point. We were full, which was great, because it was just, I think 2 or 3 potato skins. I had 2. The guys each had 3. So they basically had 1.5 potatoes, and I had 1 potato. And then we had the shrimp, and it was delicious, and it was pretty low calorie, and it was great. I was happy with it. I did make the sour cream, the cashew sour cream for that. And I actually don't like sour cream regularly, but I did like the cashew sour cream. So that was kind of nice. And yes, that's what we did for the Super Bowl for food. And overall, I've just been having a lot of brown rice, a lot of, I'm going to be starting to make my own hummus. And I'm going to try different hummus concoctions. And I will definitely maybe do a series, like every week I share a new hummus or something. Because I want to try lots of different hummus, especially now that I've got some chickpeas on the way. And yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I found the recipe for black bean hummus. I have a bunch of black beans too, so I think I'm going to try some of that too. And I think just overall it's been, a lot of trying new foods and doing my workouts every day, and it's been great. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.